The next category is the Spirit Award. To present the Spirit Award, I'd like to introduce to you Mike's coworkers, his friends, his family, both blood and not. Todd DeZago, Craig Russo, Mark Wade, and Matt Waringo.
All right.
A few years ago, our good friend and gracious host, Mark Nathan, approached my wife Suzanne and me with a proposal. In looking around at the various awards being given out each year to comic books and their creators, Mark felt that there was an element of comics that just wasn't being represented. Joy. Mark wanted to create an award ceremony that not only recognized the literal and artistic achievements in the field of comics, but one that celebrated the reason we all love comics in the first place. To celebrate the thrill of that first brilliant cover that jumped out at you, the sense of wonder at the worlds that lay within, the sudden revelation that this was an art form that spoke to you, really spoke to you, and that for you there was nothing else like it. Whether you were drawn to the astonishing heroics of the Justice League, or the Black Hammer, the hilarious antics of Scrooge McDuck, or Cupid's arrows, or the shock and terror steeping from the vault of horror, or Something is Killing the Children, comics became a part of your life, a part of you. Mark wanted an award ceremony that reflected that passion, that excitement, that love of all things comics. An evening that highlighted the fan as well as the professional, that embraced the indies and the burgeoning young web comics as well as the offerings from the mainstream. An award that was passionate, positive, encouraging, and supportive. These 4 words, he said, helped Mark decide what he wanted to call these awards. Suzanne and I were honored, and I won't lie, very touched when Mark asked if he could name these awards after my brother Mike.
Passionate, positive, encouraging, and supportive. For those that knew Mike, you would easily agree that Mike truly exemplified those words, and a few more. Generous, kind, compassionate, tall. Mike loved comics and the people who made them. One of his favorite things to do when he went to a show or convention was to take a tour of the indie tables. Tables usually relegated to the dark corners and back walls of the convention halls, and talk with, and yes, encourage, every single new writer or artist, also very eager to show their wares. He approached them with a huge smile and a broad hello. Many of them knew him already from message boards and comic book chat rooms, and you could see the thrill they got simply by being recognized by this kind and caring professional. He would always find something nice to say. Mike will be remembered by many, mostly for his truly singular and enchanting artwork, his deft storytelling and expressive characters. He will be remembered by his friends and his fans for his passion, his kindness, and his spirit. With this in mind, Mark Nathan asked Matt Waringo, Mark Wade, Craig Rousseau, and myself to form a small committee to select each year a comic book, series, or graphic novel that we felt would be high on Mike's list of favorites, a comic that would appeal to all the qualities that we all loved in Mike. This award is called the Spirit of Ringo Award.
In Superman Smashes the Klan, writer Gene Luen Yang transports us to the Golden Age, in a post-war metropolis of 1946, where a fledgling Man of Steel, still leaping over tall buildings and racing locomotives, customarily faced with challenges of strength and endurance, finds himself confronting the specter of racism and hate-mongering in his newly adopted city. Through the experiences of the Lees, a Chinese-American family newly arrived in Metropolis, we and Superman get to see firsthand the persecution and terrorist attacks used by people who are themselves terrified by the thought of anything different and unknown. With the sage advice of masterfully recast Inspector Henderson, Superman is tutored on the concepts of racism, prejudice, inequality, and the struggles of anyone viewed as different. It does not escape Superman that he too is different. Over the course of 3 gorgeous volumes, Gene establishes a fantastic stage on which to expose the villainies of hatred and intolerance on many different levels. The lessons learned here by the Man of Steel, as well as the characters throughout this clever and engaging tale, are lessons we all need to embrace. And sadly, it goes without saying that it is immeasurably disheartening that the attitudes and injustices so deftly illustrated in this historic graphic novel are almost as prevalent now as they were 70 years ago.
In bringing the world of 1940s Metropolis to life in Superman Smashes the Klan, artist Gura Hiru gave us a Superman who was both larger than life and all too human in his early adventures to teach him about his incredible abilities as well as his adopted planet. There is an innocence in every page, every panel that reminds us of simpler times, of right and wrong, good and bad. It is a beautiful city of blue skies and shining spires, the perfect backdrop for the exploits of our young hero. And this stunning vista acts as a counterpoint to the horrible actions of the villains of our piece. The bad guys are depicted as regular citizens, no different than you or me, is the trick here. Gurihiru's character designs subtly tell us that we are in new territory. Hiding behind those white hoods, the enemy could be anyone. With consummate pacing and storytelling, Gurihiru's animated style makes us feel safe and comfortable as the story deals with these unsavory subjects. And as tensions build, the artist's palette shifts, as well as carrying us into dire situations that, frankly, seem unwinnable. As with any graphic novel, the marriage of words and pictures is vital. It either works or it doesn't. In the case of this graphic novel, the teaming was inspired and has given us a book that we are sure will be read and recommended for years to come. Yeah.
Superman Smashes the Klan made us believe in Superman again.
Superman Smashes the Klan made us believe in America again.
Superman Smashes the Klan made us believe in hope.
That is why we are very proud to present this year's Mike Ringo Spirit Award to Superman Smashes the Klan.
That was amazing.
That was completely unexpected. That was incredible.
Do you mind if I start, Marie?
Feel free.
Okay. Well, okay. So first of all, thank you so much. I admire every creator on that. Your entire panel. Just the fact that you all like Superman Smashes the Klan means so much to me. I am so thankful that this book is receiving this award. But I also have to tell you, because I am a juror on the Ringo Awards this year, and I know it's a separate thing, but I don't feel totally right about accepting it personally. But I'm still incredibly grateful. I'm incredibly grateful. At the same time, though, I absolutely and 100% think that Gurihiru deserved this award. So I am a fan of them. Even if I were not collaborating with them, I'd be a huge fan of them. I believe that they are among the best in the business. And Chifuyu Sasaki and Naoko Kawano, who together collectively are known as the Team Gurihiru, I think they are elite cartoonists. There's no way this book would exist without them. So I know that Marie has some words from them, so I'll turn it over to her.
Hi, I'm Marie Javins. I'm the editor of Superman Smashes the Klan. And I have a statement from Gurihiru. They're in Japan. It's a completely different day there. So here is what they would like to say. First of all, we would like to thank the members of the jury that nominated our work. When we heard about the award from Gene, we were very surprised. When American comic books were hard to find in Japan, we used to ask a shop in Tokyo to send Mike Wieringo's books to us whenever they came out. We lived pretty far from Tokyo back then, so this award reminded us of those days. Our art has been quite influenced by his art style. Receiving the Mike Wieringo Spirit Award is a blessing to us. It was a joy to be able to work on Superman. At the heart of Superman Smashes the Klan, there is a serious theme about racism and discrimination, but we tried hard to express the story with a relatable and endearing art style. We hope we can continue working on stories that excite all readers. Best, Gurihiru. And as the editor, I would just like to tell a little story about how this book came about. It was March 3rd, 2017. I looked it up. Then DC editor-in-chief Bob Harris and I met with Gene at Emerald City Comic Con for lunch. And Gene said he had an idea for a comic. He said, have you ever heard the old Superman radio serial? And then he proceeded to spin to us a compelling tale about Tommy Lee's little sister, Roberta Lee, paralleling her immigrant journey with that of a famous immigrant from Krypton. Bob and I bickered constantly. We seldom agreed on anything, but we did not even look at each other. We didn't hesitate. Neither one of us paused. We both said yes on the spot. And that is how Superman Smashes the Klan was born. I would also like to thank the letterer, Janice Chang, associate editor, Diego Lopez, designers, Monique and Amy, the unstoppable agent, Judy Hansen, and this wonderful jury, and the Ringo Awards, and all the readers who have read and enjoyed Superman Smashes the Klan. Jean, your hero, Janice, congratulations on your Ringo. It was an honor and a privilege to work with all of you. Thank you.